This video is brought to you by Blackula. Blah! The Hamburglar is a mythical beast who travels time and space in a series of interconnected tubes that originate in a place known by mortal man as McDonald Land. Most people over the age of 3 believe that these tubes only go for about 100 feet, but they are mistaken. The tubes connect for thousands of miles to different parts of the universe and different planes of existence. Some have said to travel to different dimensions and learn different trains of thought from traveling them. Those who have mastered the tubes have mastered all knowledge. The mysticism surrounding the Hamburglar is very interesting. Some say he's existed from the beginning of time. Others say he doesn't exist. I have concluded through numerous interviews of first-hand experience that he is immortal and still lurking somewhere within the tubes, primarily the purple tubes. He was kicked out of McDonald Land and hasn't returned to his native ground since. This event, called by historians the booting of the meat lover, probably took place thousands of years ago, if at all. According to legend, the Hamburglar had a very strange sexuality. It couldn't be described in proper terms of heterosexual, homosexual, or bisexual. More like have sex with everything. It turned him on to stick his meat in between 2 hamburger buns and let the ketchup do the work. You ever wonder how the donut or bagel got invented? The Hamburglar stuck his schlong into a single half of a bun. In fact, the original cream cheese was made of something between normal cheese that was already on the bun and Hamburglar jizz. He also had a strange fetish of chopped off penises. An interesting fact regarding this: McDonald's provided hot dogs in the 1957 World Series. McDonald's never served hot dogs before or after this. Most of them were small, shriveled up, and disgusting. They were advertised as mini dogs. A spokesperson said to the cameras, "Thanks to the Hamburglar for providing these," which is strange because McDonald's said the Hamburglar is being faked and dismissed it as a myth on several occasions within previous years. Many conspiracy theorists assumed that this meant that the Hamburglar chopped off little boys' penises and stuck them inside these hot dogs, and that's what they were. The fact that the one spoken of wasn't part of the McDonald Land gang was destroyed when McDonald's started using him again in the 1970s advertisement campaign. Of course, McDonald's denied that any characters used in advertisements were real, and the spokesperson who had said that he'd provide the hot dogs is probably just high when he mentioned that line, according to McDonald's at least. There were a few mortal men who had traveled the galactical line of tubes and talked to Ronald McDonald and the gang himself. According to them, the mystical one was kicked out of the gang long ago, and the higher-ups of McDonald's forced them to let him rejoin for marketing purposes. According to them, when all of the other people of McDonald Land would be having fun playing in the park or feeding birds, the Hamburglar would be tripping on LSD and taking nitrous whippets. The people who claimed this were soon murdered by CIA agents. A conspiracy lied deep within the McDonald's Corporation and U.S. government, and within the next few days I will try to attempt to unmask it.